Life moves fast. We rush from one moment to the next, chasing answers, solutions, and clarity. But sometimes the more we try to control everything, the more anxious and weary we become. In the midst of this, God gently whispers, "Be still." In Psalm 46:10, he says, "Be still and know that I am God." These words are an invitation. They remind us that we don't have to carry the weight of the world on our shoulders. We are not meant to figure everything out on our own. Instead, we are called to rest in Him, to trust His plan, even when we don't understand it. Think about the moments when you've tried to control every detail, only to feel more exhausted and anxious. What if, instead of striving, you surrendered? What if, instead of worrying, you waited? God's plan is often different from our own, but it is always good. In Isaiah 55:8-9, God reminds us, "For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, declares the Lord. As the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts." When life feels uncertain, it's natural to want answers right away. But trust isn't about having all the answers. It's about knowing who holds them. God sees the bigger picture. He knows the beginning and the end, and everything in between. He is working behind the scenes in ways you cannot see. In Exodus 14:14, the Israelites were trapped between the Red Sea and an approaching army. Fear overwhelmed them, but Moses spoke God's words, "The Lord will fight for you. You need only to be still." Imagine hearing those words when all you want to do is act, to fix, to escape. But sometimes the greatest act of faith is to stop and trust, to be still and let God work. It's not easy to wait, especially when life feels out of control. But in the waiting, God strengthens your faith. He teaches you patience. He draws you closer to Him. And as you let go, you'll discover the peace that surpasses all understanding, the peace that only comes from trusting His plan. So today, take a deep breath. Let go of the need to control. Release your worries, your fears, and your need for answers. Be still and trust that God is working. He is faithful. He is good. His plan is perfect, even when it doesn't make sense to us. Trust Him, rest in Him, be still, and know that He is God.